Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. Garden where we had our wedding reception in 2009. It's called Millcroft Inn. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share 1 John 5 verse 4. It says, "For every child of God defeats this evil world, and we achieve this victory through our faith." Here's my poem. Victory through faith. Faith is a confidence that what we hope for will ensue. It is waiting eagerly and abiding in Him, in what is true. For every child of God wins over this wicked world. We will have victory by confessing His powerful word. Don't ever lose hope when you can't see results. God knows what's best, so do not revolt. Keep on growing your faith so you can win. It is the best way you can overcome sin. Here's my essay. One of the best verses about faith is the centurion's story in Matthew 8. In ancient Rome, centurions meant captain of 100. The backbone of the Roman army were the centurions, who were legionaries. The centurion received pay that amounted to more than 20 times the ordinary soldier's pay, about 5,000 denarii per year. In Matthew's account, the centurion stooped down in humility and asked Jesus to heal one of his servants who was paralyzed and in terrible pain. The officer's words, "I am not worthy to have you in my home, but only say the word and my servant will be healed." This is one of the strongest manifestations of faith. Jesus himself was amazed by him, and because of his faith, he was granted healing for his servant. Prayer. Lord, give me a faith that never wavers. Reflection. Why do you think faith is the foundation of victory over sin? Faith and not works is the foundation, but we tend to perform. Just like how Adam and Eve were enticed by Satan to eat the apple, which represents wanting to know what God knows, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. When they said yes to that temptation, they are actually doubting God. They started questioning God. They started not believing. So this is what the enemy does in our life. He tarnishes all the truth that we know in our life and put little lies in it so that we will not know how to go about continuing to believe. But in 1 John 5:4 it says, "As for every child of God defeats the evil world, and we achieve this victory over sin and temptation through our faith." So when we do perform, going back to Adam and Eve, when they realized that they were naked, they covered themselves with fig leaves, meaning now they have to be full of shame. And most of the time when we perform, we try to compensate for the shame that we feel inside. I did that for so many years because I was trying my best to gain approval from my parents. And when I did that, I performed and thinking that by performing, I will be able to be saved, or I'll be able to be loved. In the same way that when we perform, then we do not believe much in what God can do in our lives. We try to do the work or the effort to our own self so that we will be able to come into salvation. So I invite you to grow your faith. How do you do that? By constantly believing in His truth, being in a word with God, spending time with Him, because when you do, you will be free from the enemy's tactics of lies. Thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a blessed day, and remember, God loves you so much, and so do I.